Carla's last prank. They say laughter can sound just like screams when it comes from the wrong place. Carla was the queen of pranks. In a group of friends, no one escaped her antics. From hiding fake bodies in closets to feigning calls from beyond the grave, it was all part of her repertoire. Halloween was, of course, her favorite night of the year. That night, her house was decorated with cotton cobwebs, orange lights, and pumpkins that flickered as if they had a life of their own. The music was loud, the alcohol was flowing steadily, and everyone was laughing, waiting with some trepidation for what Carla's big prank would be this year. "Nothing yet," she said between laughs, "but the best is yet to come." It was almost 2 in the morning when she climbed the stairs to the attic. She was wearing a white mask and carrying a fake knife covered in red paint. She had prepared everything: a mechanism with a rope, a recorded scream, and a bag of artificial blood that had to burst at the exact moment. Her plan was simple: hang herself from the ceiling, pretending to have been killed by an intruder. Everyone would scream, and then laugh as usual, but something went wrong. As she adjusted the rope to the hook in the ceiling, the knot tightened more than it should have. Carla slipped, her foot hit a box, the rope tightened abruptly around her neck. She tried to scream, but only let out a hoarse, stifled sigh. The attic lights flickered once. Below, the group heard the sound of the recorded scream, then a loud thud. "That's the joke," Diego laughed, raising his glass. "She must be hanging there, as usual," Mariana added, rolling her eyes. Everyone ran upstairs, still laughing, as the lights flickered faintly. When they opened the attic door, they saw her, Carla hanging from the ceiling, her face blue, her tongue sticking out grotesquely, her body still twitching in spasms. But the detail that confused them was the blood, too much of it, too real. "Wow," one said, "it looks impressive, it even looks real." Another laughed. "What a good actress," Mariana commented, between nervous giggles. No one approached, no one touched the body. They only recorded videos, believing that at any moment she would open her eyes and shout surprise. Carla died while they laughed. Slowly, swaying like a broken doll under the flickering light bulb, hours passed. The music was still playing as dawn filtered through the curtains. It was then that the front door opened. The neighbor, alarmed by the noise, went up to the attic and saw the scene. The guests, asleep or unconscious from the alcohol, didn't immediately understand what was happening. When the police arrived, the silence was absolute. One of the officers, reviewing cell phone recordings, commented in a low voice, "Listen to this." In the last video, while everyone was laughing, a very soft voice could be heard, almost a whisper. A voice no one remembered hearing before. "Don't laugh, please." Since then, no one has entered that house again. They say that every Halloween, if you walk past the windows, you'll see a figure hanging slowly in the attic, moving as if trying to free itself. And if you pay attention, you'll hear the echo of laughter. Mixed with a stifled gasp, the echo of Carla's last joke.